Hey, good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you all doing today? Good morning. Are we all good? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, go to the chat box and type three. If you can hear me, go and type three on the chat box, okay? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, go and type three on the chat box. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you can hear me, go and type three on the chat box. Okay, beautiful. I can see your response. Responses. You're all welcome to this amazing and fantastic meeting. Okay, I can see each and every one of you. I'm super excited and I'm going to get started immediately. All right. Fantastic. So, my name is Damian Osafile, and I'm going to be your host for today. I am super excited and very happy about this moment that I'm going to be having with you. And I'm a philosopher and a psychologist by profession. I am a business consultant. I'm a social media expert. I'm a Tukoma Club member. I joined the Tukoma Club when I started having Tukomas in my monthly income. Okay. Now, this meeting is meant to be an interactive one. I'm going to be asking questions. Do your best to always respond on time so that we can move as fast as possible, all right? You know, the longer you spend on the internet, the more boring it becomes. So you can always the patient span on internet is not usually very, very, very short. But when you respond on time, we will be able to do this on time and then end the meeting. Is that okay? So if you're ready, go to the chat box and type I am ready. Okay? If you're ready, go and type I am ready. Okay, I can see many of you dropping your names and your username. Fantastic. So if you know ready, go and type I am ready so that we can just get started immediately. Awesome, awesome, beautiful, beautiful. So we're going to get started right now. All right, great. So this is Diamond Project, and I want to welcome you all to the Diamond Project. But what is the Diamond Project all about? The Diamond Project seeks to help individuals live out their true potential and become the ultimate version of themselves through mentorship, training, capacity building, and building financial leverage system. That is what the Diamond Project is all about. All right. So we want to help you live out your true potential. We understand that because of the decades, because of the economic meltdown of the nation, and of not just of the nation, but in the global economic meltdown, people are really struggling a lot. So what we want to do right now is to help them to understand that through these means, despite the difficulty, despite the hardship, that people can still be able to achieve a lot. They can still be able to achieve a lot and they can become who they want to become because they say it is in the difficult times that men, they are the real men, that kings are born. All right. But we can achieve all of this through mentorship and training, through capacity building and building financial leverage system. Okay. Now, we are building what we call the diamond tribe, because that's what the essence of the diamond project. Building the diamond tribe. So we are building the tribe of very strong individuals that can stand their ground at any given place or time. Women are in which men and women can be relied upon. A people who have integrity, a people who have built integrity over time, people who can be relied upon at any point in time. A tribe of people who are not looking for a quick fix program, people who have short-term mentality. No, you understand that for you to be able to achieve anything successful and anything great and anything well, all right, that you have to go through the process to become the ultimate version of yourself. And we are building a tribe of entrepreneurs who will serve this generation from what? From decadence. Is that okay? I want to build a tribe of people who, by virtue of their strength, are not just financially free, are financially free, but not just financial freedom, but of how much, in as much as your strength of your character, that is, the amount you have cannot be compared to the level of your strength, but to the strength of your character. Because your character is what retains success and wealth, and not just the money. And people do not understand it. That's why you hear that there are so many persons, living on past glory. I had it before. I've made it. You know me before. I've made so much money. I used to have money. And guess what? They do not have this character to be able to start again, or to be able to rebuild, or when they build it, or to be able to sustain it. And they want to be the Diamond Project. They want to be the tribe in which everybody can actually be connected. Everybody has a mindset, one mindset, and it is possible for us to be able to achieve a particular goal when we set out for it. Is that okay? Now, this diamond tribe I'm talking about right now is not just going to be on its own, but it's going to be resting on four solid pillars, which I'm going to explain to you right now. And number one is the mentorship and mentorship training and capacity building. This, okay, this is one of the ways in which you are going to, is one of the things you are going to grow. Anything you do in this life, as far as there is money, when there is money moving from one position to a value exchange, this is an ability to be able to sell it effectively. So we are going to teach you ability to sell in personal and people management skills. You should be able to relate to people. When people hear people, they begin to get scared. They say, no, what can I achieve without having to deal with people? How can you achieve anything without dealing with anybody? So we have to train you and teach you on how to be able to manage it. It doesn't matter whether you're an introvert, all right? Emotional intelligence skill as well, all right? And then leadership skill, okay? Leadership skill, fantastic. Now, pillar 2, discipline, regimentation, and stoicism. Now, this is another important one in which we should be able to follow through. Do you get discipline, regimentation, and stoicism? Because this is the only way in which you can build anything to success. See, one can become very successful in any business, but lack of discipline. Lack of discipline is the reason why people are not sustain, why people don't sustain success. And having a structure to work with. Do you get having a structure to do what? To work with. And then accountability. Accountability. Now, people do not have accountability, and they are not accountable to themselves, and people do. They are not. Nobody's accountable to. They are not accountable to anybody. So, because of that, there's a lot of struggle, a lot of energy being spent trying to build a particular business, and it takes a lot. It stops a lot of energy from them. It takes too long to be able to build a certain thing that will, at least in 6 months, in 12 months, you should be able to begin to get success from it, but because of lack of accountability. All right. And number 3 is what? Health optimization through nutrition, supplementation, and lifestyle changes. All right. That is the pillar 3. Health optimization through nutrition, supplementation, and what? And lifestyle changes. Now, no matter how hard you work, you should not take your health for granted. This is very important. Okay? No matter how hard you work, you should not take your health for granted. And then guess what? You will have to sleep it, you have to eat it, you have to drink it, you have to dream it for you to be able to achieve proper success. Because somebody said something. He says, and I'm going to ask you a question. Be ready to answer me, okay? Now, he said, I would rather have 1% of the effort of 100 men than 100% of my own effort. For you, which would you prefer? Would you prefer to have 1% of the effort of 100 men or 100% of your own effort? Which would you prefer? Which would you prefer? Okay, I'm waiting for your responses. I'm waiting for your responses, okay? Which would you prefer? Would you prefer to have 1%? 100% of your, somebody said 100%. Okay, 100, okay, 100 men, okay. Okay, no more responses. I need feedback. I need feedbacks. I need feedbacks. Feedbacks to me. Okay, somebody says 100 men. Fantastic. 100 men is better off. All right. Beautiful. Now, the principle of wealth creation is leverage. Now, many people would have understood leverage and all of that. Me, I understood leverage on a different level, that I can leverage on something, I can leverage on somebody to be understood it, except until I came through this organization. All right. Now, leverage is where all real wealth is what is created. No wealth. All right. So it's not enough to make money. So leveraging is the idea that the time and effort you put into your business will give you exponential results in terms of earnings. If you understand this, you put it not leverage with leveraging, the work you put in once we generate what? We generate profit. The work you put in once will generate profit for you. So if you understand this, trust me. See, my mentor says, if you understand the concept of leverage, okay, you go through the brick wall to be able to get it. Okay, go through the brick wall to be able to get it. Is that okay? Fantastic. Now, leverage breeds passive income. All successful people have one thing in common, which is leverage. So leverage is the power to earn more and more while working less and less, either by having people or money do what? Working for you. Is that okay? That is what leverage is all about. So if you understand this, trust me, you will go all out to be able to ensure that you get it. Is that okay? Now, I'm going to explain to you, and I'm going to ask you a question, and I will also need you to respond. Okay, so get ready. Is that okay? Pay attention. Now, the first one is what to leverage through your personal produced product and services. Now, what this means is that you have the product that you produce. That is, you have to be the one to produce. You are the brain, you are the mastermind, you are the everything. You have to bring the capital, you have to be the one to go and all of that for you to be effectively what to register. And once you're done, you can now begin to get people to subscribe to you. Number two is what leverage through other people's products and services. Is that okay? Leveraging through other people's products and services. That is, as their product is sold. That is to say, you do not produce products. You are not responsible for it. You do not partake. You are not even in your only that you just woke up, you saw a product, you liked it, oh my God. You went and subscribed to it. And once you subscribe to it, then you become an ambassador. Automatically, anybody who now connects through it, you are making so much money for it. That is how it works. You get? So I want to ask you right now, inside the A and B, which of through your personally produced product or leverage through other people's product? I need your responses this time around also. Okay, so I need your responses. Okay, I'm waiting. All right, I'm waiting for your responses. Which would you prefer? Through your personal produced products, other people's products? Okay. I'm waiting for your responses. Please, can you respond? Are there people in this meeting? Okay. Make it interactive, okay? Okay, leverage through other people's products. Fantastic. B, that is it. Do you get? Now, I want you to imagine this. For those of you who have chosen B, imagine this. Imagine that there is a system you're building, and then you plugged in and you build. And as people buy their personal items from different factories and shops, you make little percentage of whatever they buy for life. Just imagine that. Idea, and then you begin to build. So you become an ambassador to that organization, to that particular system, because of the product they have. And then as people begin to buy through you across the world, anywhere, you are making little percentages for life for whatever they buy. Now, let me explain this for you. 10,000 people purchase this product daily, and you make 100 commission per purchase, 1 million. People don't know the power in numbers. That is why people just want to rip people off. You want only 5 people to come and patronize you, and then you want to overkill them, adding so many profits. Something you bought 500 naira, you want to sell it 1,500. No, that is not how business works. Business is created in such a manner that your services and whatever you do, your products, you're going to reach out to more people. And as more people are back, to commission, which culminates eventually and pays you so much. That's how millionaires are created. All right. There are 5 major questions that will be going through your mind. Number one, how do I plug in and build system? Number two, how can I connect 10,000 people? Number three, how do I make people to buy the product daily so that I will keep earning? Number four, how do I make this money through leverage? And number five, questions, and I need you to follow me closely as I answer them. Number one is what? How do I plug in and build a system? Just position yourself. That is it. Diamond Project is already an organization also, which can also help you to build leverage in 6 months, in 12 months, in 2 years, in 3 years, in 4 years, whatever you want, whatever mindset you have, whatever anticipation you have, the Diamond Project. Do you do that? You make a one-time purchase. Remember, I said by connecting, you saw something. I'm going to show you what the Diamond Project has in stock for you to use in positioning yourself. And guess what? Once you do that, you are not selling, you are not convincing, you are not marketing. You simply buy, you use, and you connect. All right, with as low as 69,990 naira. Guess what? What are you purchasing? You are purchasing food, supplement, beverages, personal care items. Remember, you have all of this, but you are not meant to sell. You are not meant to convince anybody. Please use them for your personal self, because remember, our third pillar talks about what? Health, nutrition, and perfect what? Supplementation. All right. Now, once you have all of these things, all you now need to do is to use the strategy of the organization, which we have in stock for you, which is you buy, for you to buy, to use, and you connect. Is that okay? Now, there are other packages. The list is 69,919 naira. There are other packages with which you can actually use to get this thing, which is what the silver package is 69,990, the gold package, and then there is the most preferred package, and then there is the platinum package. There's also the VIP package worth over 1 million naira. All right. Now, number two question is, how do I connect 10,000 people? How? I'm here to show you as well. How do I connect it? The answer is what? That through your phone alone, you can even access up to 100 million people in the world. Through your phone alone, I'm going to break it down for you effectively. All right, now let me show you how that happens. Every adult has at least 100 contacts on their phones. Every adult has at least 100 contacts on their phones. And your contact, your 100 contacts is one level, the first level. So I know you have 1,000, I know you have 10,000, I know you have 5,000, I know you have 3,000, I know you have 500, but no problem. 100 minimum. You have 100 contacts is your first level. Now, the difference between you and anybody who is a diamond and anybody who is in Diamond Project is that we do not see 100 contacts. What we see is 100 different phones. And 100 different phones means that in those 100 different phones, they also have 100 contacts in each and every one of them. What it means is that, so 100 phones that also have 100 contacts. So 100 phones times 100 contacts is equivalent to 10,000 contacts. You must understand that when you do business, you should have access to the contact of your customers. If you do not do that and you are a business person or intending to be in business, my dear friends, you are getting it wrong. And through the Diamond Project, we will teach you how to do this. And it is not a big deal. First of all, understand that you cannot succeed and you cannot grow any business without dealing with human. You are going to deal with human beings. But then the question is, how do you deal with it without looking desperate? That is the most important thing, and through the Diamond Project will help you to do it. Now, 10,000 contacts. 10,000 contacts is also equivalent to 10,000 phones. And 10,000 times what? Times 100 contacts is 1 million contacts at third level. If we take it to 4 levels, 1 million contacts times 100 contacts is equivalent to 100 million contacts. But then wait till it's at 1 million contacts. So you and I also know that it is not everybody in that 100 contacts would not pay attention to it, would not pay attention to you. None of them will celebrate you. But then what if we decide to say only 1% out of 100%? So 99% decided to disappoint you. 99% fail you. And guess what? It is only 1% that can give you the success, because there's something they call go for no's. What it means is that the higher your level of rejection, the more your bank account gets fat. The more your highest level of no's and rejection. So which means that if 99% tells you no, 1% can make you a multi-millionaire, and which is 10,000 persons. So if 10,000 persons buy product daily and you earn only 100, I did not say 200, I did not say 500, just 100 naira, you are going to make 1 million naira in a day. And that is how you can make 30 million naira every single month. What if you just did even 10% of this? 10% of 1%, if there's anything like that. It means that at least you can be making at least 3 million naira every single month. Have you now seen that the only reason why people are not succeeding, that people are struggling so much, is because they do not understand these things very well? I hope you're learning something. I hope you're learning. Fantastic. Now we move. Number 3 question, How do I make people to buy the product so that I will be earning daily? It's simple. Let the system do what talk for you. Use the system, please. There is a system. See, use the system. Let me show you something. Know this, that God is a God of systems and structures. And anytime God builds, he builds with the intention to allow what he builds continue without him having to be involved. That is how God works. I want to ask you one question. Please answer me. Okay, answer me. The question I want to ask you, many of us here are Christians. And as Christians, I want to ask you, we are made to understand that God created the world. And then he worked on the first day, second day, fourth day, fifth day, sixth day, and seventh day. And on the seventh day, he rested. Please, can I ask you, has God come back from that rest? Has God returned from that rest? I need a response. Since God went to rest, has he returned from the rest? Has he returned? Because we are made to understand that he created a man and a woman. But yet we have 8 billion people. Did God come back to come and create the 8 billion people? Fantastic. He is not back. And that is the essence. So he created, and then, did you hear also that he created the first day, second day. On the third day, after creating, he said, oh, what I created on the first day was a mistake. He went back and recreated. No, that's not what God did. He spent time and then worked on it. So what it means that even your 24 hours in a day is enough for you to be able to achieve anything to perfection. But then lack of attention, all right? Number 2, the continuity and efficiency of anything and every aspect of our life depends on your ability to build and institute your systems and structures. And behind everything that works is a system and structure. Nothing works sustainably by luck. Understand this and know it. You cannot build free without systems and structures. That's what I'll tell you. Use the system. Do not talk. Just use the system. All right. Now, what are the systems? We have various systems. Number 1 is business launch. People do not understand the power in business launch. I ask somebody, you can do birthday, you want to do wedding, and then people are paying 50,000, 100,000 naira, 70,000 naira for Ashebi. But you want to do business launch and people cannot, and then you cannot invite people. What is the common sense in it? You want to do a wedding and then people are paying for Ashebi, people are coming and they're going to spray you, people are buying you gifts for your business launch because those gifts are perishable. The money they give to you, you are going to consume it. But then business launch is something that's supposed to keep you constantly and financially wet. But guess what? Once you are able to understand this, to do your business launch is easier for you. And guess what? We have a system with which you can use to invite all your people, your contacts for business launch. Invite them for business launch. And guess what? Online or in our physical offices or on Zoom here, we will do a business launch for you and they will support you. Number 2 is what? Contact recommendation. Begin to learn how to recommend people to things that you use. Some people will say, if I do that right now. Yes, some of you use toothpaste. Some of you use a particular cream and they begin to recommend people to use. Yes, you don't get paid for it, but for this one, you have used it, you know the benefits, you are earning from it, and then you are finding it difficult to recommend people. Recommend them. Send them the text messages. Give us the contact you have sent text messages to, and let us call them and speak to them for you on your behalf. Remember, your business is that you are only a partner. And then because you're a partner, you're an ambassador. So it's not a business talk. You are just doing what? Channeling them. You are just channeling them to the company. And anybody who now makes the connection, guess what? You earn for it for life. Zoom and online meetings. This is one of the ways you communicate. And you are here and I'm communicating to you as well. Without even having to leave your comfort zone and all of that. And then social media. Social media is another way through Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. We spend so much money on all of these things every single day. Data. And yet, you are not making money from it. That is liability. You have to convert it to assets. And then the fourth question is how is the money made through leverage? Now, there are 2 ways in which the money is made. Number 1 is through your personal effort, which will start. Remember, I told you that leverage is having a recurring result from the first impression, for the first effort you have put in. So from the first effort you put in, you make money, and that money is called the direct control bonus. But if you don't find a way to make money while you stay, you will work until you die. You will work until you die. People do not understand this, and it's only at old age before they begin to get it. It's like telling somebody, I'm preaching somebody to repent, and then you say there's no God, only for the person to die and then realize that, oh, there was heaven. No. But the truth of the matter, if the person have repented, there are 2 things. If the person repents, the person would understand that, oh, even if there's no heaven and all of that, he does not lose anything. That is the truth. Do you get? So the first way is direct control bonus, and you earn between 20,000 naira to 150,000 naira instantly for connecting anyone to using our system. Is that okay? And there is no limit. There is no limit to what you can earn. You can enjoy direct control bonus without limit. There's no limit. for as much as you choose to keep that initial effort, you're still going to earn. Then where the leverage now comes in is through the matching bonus. And here you make unlimited 7,000 naira from the system as people keep purchasing your system while you are also using the company system. Is that okay? Now, how does it look at how the money is made? If, for instance, let's assume Jude decides to connect. If Jude decides to connect, becomes an ambassador to this organization, guess what? Using the system to be able to connect people and all of that, and as people are now coming to the organization, now, remember, he's not talking. Remember, he's not selling. Remember, but then they're just coming, and then we, as the consultants and masterminds of the organization, are speaking to them as they purchase. Guess what? You are making money. You are making money. You are making money. Now, as the people begins to increase, the company decides what to put them in pairs. And for every pair, every person that they bring together, every pair they bring together, you are making 7,000 naira. Another pair 7,000 naira. Another pair 7,000 naira. Another pair 7,000 naira. Another pair 7,000 naira. And guess what? That is how you keep earning and you keep earning and you keep earning 7,000 naira. You know the beautiful thing about this, that you can't even control it, which means that if you choose that, okay, man, I want to retire, I want to travel out, I don't want to do this anymore, the money, provided your account has been here, has been registered to it, has been linked to it for life. It is for life. You can't even run away from it. So it is for life. You keep earning 7,000 naira. That is the leverage. So over time, it outlives you. Do you get it? Outlives you. So you must understand that this is one of the ways with which you can actually create massive success. Now, these are illustrations to every package. You start with the Live Silver package, 8.4 million naira you are making is the 1 month monthly potential. But at 90% failure rate, you are making 840,000 naira. 840,000 naira. And then there is also the gold pack, which is 23.5 million naira for monthly package. And at 90% failure rate, you know what 90% that is? You have failed woefully, 2.3 million naira. So if you're looking to become a billionaire, okay, you have a project that is going to take about 3 million, 5 million naira, you can start with the gold package. Okay, you say, I have a bigger project, I want to build a house. Begin with the most preferred package that has a potential of 58.8 million naira. And then the 90% failure rate is what? Is 5.8 million naira. That is, you are failing, despite, because failing means that you have your job, you have whatever you are doing, you have your business, but you are doing this one by the side. It's still going to pay you this. Or you want to make bigger packages, begin with the platinum package, you have bigger projects, then this one at the 90% failure rate is 11.7 million naira, my dear friends. Question 5, would this work for me? I want to tell you that this will work for you, because if it works for 1, it can work for 2. If it works for 2, it can work for 10. If you work for 10, it can work for 100. If you work for 100, it can, and so many persons. Now, knowledge, they say, makes a man unfit for slavery and makes him take steps that violate his family's history. Success stories. Now, Ambassador Ronke Koshemani is here, a young lady who moved to Abuja for greener pastures. She got a secretary job and salary was slack and her job was threatened. This young lady you see here did everything possible to be able to raise money just for her to start a catering job. In fact, she was hoping on her job, but unfortunately, she lost her salary was cut down at the time from 73 to 63,000 naira at the time. But while she saw this opportunity, she complained. She said, all I need is just money for me to start my catering business. She said, okay, no problem. How much do you need? 600K. Okay, great. In 3 months, they helped her to raise money to start this business. 3 months. She raised 506,000 naira in 3 months. All right. Now she's the boss lady and she's doing so well for herself. She has empowered so many persons. Now something has been engraved in her name from where she comes from in Kwara State. She's just 31 years old. At 31 years old, she has over 5 structures, buildings, houses, properties here in Abuja. Presently, she's out of the country doing so well. And then she went to give birth because she's married too. She bought a car for the mother. She bought a car for the father during the COVID-19 period. And guess what? She became the top 9 highest earner there during the COVID-19 and doing so well for herself. She has over 15 offices across the nation and beyond. Now, she is not in the country at the moment, but I want to ask you, is she going to be making money or not? I need your responses. Will she make money or not? She is not in the country. Will she keep making money or not? Fantastic. She's going to be beautiful. Now, this is her. Now, there is also Samuel Nweke, who was a hawker, left Abia State, came to Abuja, became a hawker, started bricklaying, became confused about life, and eventually got the secretary job with the Diamond Project. And from this project, everything changed for him. He saw the project, he saw it, he went to borrow money, and then he started. And as soon as he got started, guess what? Things changed for him. He left Abuja, went to Warri, where he never knew anybody, and then he conquered everybody. Now, he was looking hungry. So sometimes, the vision you carry most of the time, you don't even look it. But then he became extremely successful. He bought a car, and now he has 5 units of different, at 26 years, of different houses, of 2-bedroom duplexes here in Abuja, doing so well for himself. And he has mentored so many persons as well. Guess what? The million poor was raised by a single mom who sold vegetables. She lived in a dilapidated house with her family, and she was a sales girl. Guess what? She joined this project at a time when it was difficult. And by the time she joined, the first thing she did was to build a 2-bedroom duplex for the mother. She built a 2-bedroom duplex for the mother. After that, she now bought a car for herself. Presently, she and her sister, just two of them. Presently, she's in Rwanda schooling. And guess what? She's also training her younger sister here in Nigeria, and then still sending money for the mother. And guess what? She is not. Now, what does that mean? She has built a system, built a leverage, a financial leverage system for things to change, for you to understand better. All right. And then I'm going to show you a 4-year transformation of somebody who saw this opportunity and how things changed for him. Nobody is ugly. The only thing is you have not gotten money. By the time you make money, if you think you're even beautiful now, make more money. Just have an additional, start making 1 million naira monthly and see how you begin to look more. All right? Just pay attention to this. Pay attention. Fantastic. That is the project. All right. Now, this is me. I'm going to tell you my story also. Okay, I am presently speaking to you from Abuja. And before I came to this Abuja, opportunity to, who was given a contract. And I was called from Delta State, and I came to Abuja, and that was how I started playing music. I mean, music. I didn't learn music. I didn't study music, but all of these things were just a talent that had been endowed on me by God. All right. So while all of these things, I was earning so well for myself, doing amazingly well for myself at this time. But then I also wanted to apply to go and study abroad. And unfortunately, though I got admission, I paid my school fees, but unfortunately, I was denied visa because I had no travel history at the time, because I struggled all through it. After that listen, I was denied visa, and I lost so much money, over 6 million, over 4 million naira to that course. And while I was thinking and contemplating on what to do with my life, how to move on, because this contract also, I had lost it because a new priest had come in then. It was a Catholic church. A new priest has come in then and said he couldn't, take bear the responsibility and bear the cost we had, and that was it. Okay, I kept on struggling, and while I was thinking of what to do with my life at the time, a friend now told me about Uber, and I bought that car and I started doing Uber. Now, as an Uber driver, I was one of the first Uber drivers in Abuja at the time. My first, second, and third property, I bought an Uber driver at the time. And I was making money. But then making over 50,000 naira daily, what it simply means is that you are over-laboring that car. And over time, that car, began to knock the engine and then begins to have issues. And then after some time, I realized that this was after I've asked people questions, and I knew that all I needed was just something that was going to help me. Though I was making money, but then I didn't see this as something that I want to do anymore, because it was build something that can stand the test of time. Because the time the car knocked engine and the time I had to go fix it, all those times something happened. What happened was that I wasn't making money, so I was borrowing. All right. And that was how I decided I was not going to do Uber again. In December 2018, I stopped doing Uber, and while I was thinking of what to do, while I was researching, reading, praying everything, in one of my researches on Google, I encountered this book, The Business of the 21st Century. And when I encountered it and I saw it, my dear friends, it changed everything for me. I believed everything in it, because the person who wrote this book spoke practically the truth. For him, he provided a solution for everybody like me out there who wants to start something and build it to be so big without having to break the bank, without having so much resources, so that you don't have 5 million naira to start a big business or 10 million naira to start a big business. You can actually start with something little, and then you can build it over time. Guess what? I keyed into it and everything changed for me. All right. I have been celebrated. I began to make money, and I began to make so much from this business. And I joined and I celebrated as a Millionaire Circle member. These are the awards that have been given to me. Okay, as a Millionaire Circle member, a double-digit Millionaire Circle member. What it means is that I'm making over 10 million naira and above. All right. This also, and then I eventually traveled out of the country. Like I said, before I was now, oh my God, I go and I come back even before in Dubai, in Nairobi, I've been to Mombasa, I've also been to Philippines as well. And all through it, it's something that God has, for me, it is a vision. And for any other person who sees the opportunity, what we try to do is also make them see this vision, so that their life, I don't know what else I would have done. Through this business, I have been able to build a house worth over 100 million, 4-bedroom duplex worth over 100 million naira from this project. From this project, the salary, the entire salary of my mother for 30 years from this project. All right, so it is possible for you to achieve anything from this project. We also give back to society, because our goal is what? To raise a financially free people that will raise other financially free people, and we collectively use our resources to do what? To affect the world positively. In 2018, we fed 100 families. In 2019, we affected 5,000 families in Abuja. In 2020, we affected 50,000 families in Abuja, in Nigeria, sorry. And guess what? We also go for hospital visitation, going around to pay people's hospital bills. And I'm going to show you this video about it. Just watch carefully to me.
Thank you for school Thank you very much. Thank you. We appreciate. Thank you.
Thank you. And then just hold on to it. Okay? Maybe for little things.
We have been able to achieve from this project. Like I told you, the vision, our vision is to raise a financially free people who will in turn raise other financially free people who will collectively use their resources and affect the world positively. And the mission is to raise 50,000 multi-millionaires in a connected economy and usher in the next generation world changers. My dear friends, it is not the strongest of species that survive, not the most intelligent, but the one most responsive to change. You have to be willing. Do not tell yourself that this is who I am, this is who I am. This is who you are. I have not gotten you to where you want to get to. You need to change to do what? To your society, to certain things that would help you attract the level of success you want. This is a moment of decisions for us right now. And they said it is in a month of your, it is in your moment of decision that your decision is shaped. Okay. And it is time to select our partners for mentorship. And I want everyone in this meeting, if possible, if you have the opportunity. Unfortunately, our selection is just going to be streamlined to just 3 persons. So if you have what it takes to be part of it, then I want you to be part of those persons who will be chosen. But then we have categories of mentorship. All right. So it is not for everybody. Now we have 3 categories of mentorship or of engagement to help you hit 1 million naira monthly. And then we have 3 categories. Category C is emerging leader mentorship. The emerging leader will mentor you, and in 18 months, you can begin to make up to 1 million naira every single month. All right. We have the global leader mentorship, and in 12 months, you begin to make at least 1 million naira every single month when the global leader mentors you. Now, the emerging leader makes at least 1 million naira every month. The global leader makes at least 5 million naira every month. And then the Elite Mastermind mentors, category A, they will mentor you, and in 6 months, you start making 1 million naira, and these persons, they make over 10 million naira monthly. Okay, 10 million naira in a month. So I want to ask you, who would you rather choose to mentor you? Who would you rather choose to mentor you? Who would you rather choose to mentor you? Is it category A, B, or C? Category A, B, or C? Who would you rather choose to mentor you? Can you hear me? No response. Okay. So who would you rather choose? Okay, A, right? Fantastic. A. Beautiful. That is it. Now, A is for the, okay, and it is not for everybody. It is only for a certain category of. When we talk about mentorship slots, the mentorship, the mastermind mentorship, see, platform in Africa through the mastermind mentorship. All right. And through the mastermind mentorship, we have, this is the these national service, it's about 7,000 seaters. We filled this velodrome up to 8 times last year, January. 8 times, 8 different times. And I'm not talking about already parts and partners of the Diamond Project. All right. The Mastermind Pioneer benefits goes to people. The benefit is that you're going to get training. You're also going to get leverage. You are going to leverage on the Diamond Tribe. Now, what does that mean? That is, if you are in business, manager, event planner, whatever you do, if you want to do anything, like for instance, there are times, some time ago, we were all about white cars, white luxury cars. And majority of the cars we bought in the tribe. want to start building houses and all of that, and go, and then you are certified. Of course, through you, if you're able to build one, you do it very well. Every other person have access to breakthrough AI technology with Health Bundle. Your health is very paramount to us, and access to global. Okay, now it is not for everybody, it is for only a certain category of people who are serious-minded people. Are you a serious-minded person? Now, people who have big dreams, you have a big dream, and you are willing to pay the price for your dream, irrespective of what it's going to take, but you have at least nothing is going to come between you and your dream, because you know that this my dream is the reason why God created me. Cannot even stop you. And people who do not procrastinate, you are grabbing the opportunity immediately without procrastination. We are seeking to select 1,000 pioneer benefits, and then that have over 800 have been selected. We are looking to select less than 200 left, or less than 200 now. All right. Who will be the first? Just 3 persons from this particular meeting. Only 3 persons. But then, before I ask you, before I choose who the 3 persons, did you get value today? Did you get value? I want to know if you got value. Did you get value today? Did you get value? Fantastic. I want to ask you now, I want to tell you something that he said the rich considers the worth. The rich considers the worth because they understand what the value, while the poor considers the cost because they are always thinking of how to survive. Think about it. Rich or poor? Are you rich or poor? Give me your feedback. Why the poor considers the cost because they are always thinking of how to survive. And that is why they do not think about the future. Are you rich or poor? Are you rich or poor? Response, I need your feedback. The responses are quite slow, but are you rich or poor? Are you rich or poor? Fantastic. If you're rich, then you have to make an informed decision. So we are here to stand as a bridge between where you are now and your financial and life destination. That's what we want to be. We are here for you. So I want to ask you again, are you ready to become a diamond? Are you ready to become a diamond? If you are ready to become a diamond, I want you to go ahead right now and make that decision. I want you to go ahead right now and make. Are you ready to become a diamond? And just to remind you about the potential of these packages, my dear friends, these are the packages. These are the potentials. 100% potential and at 90% failure rate potential. You can imagine if you had a project and then you have to consider this and then put this in front of you. So, okay, great. The diamond project, if I can do this, then let me see what I can be able to achieve within the next 2 years, within the next 3 years, and all of that through this project would come to limelight. My dear friends, you can as well start with the VIP package and get the Ultra H2 bottle. H2 bottle. And then the Ultra H2 bottle, these 27 things you see here are the things the Ultra H2 bottle will do for you. They are the things it will do for you. Guess what? This Ultra H2 bottle goes for. But guess what? Once you begin with the VIP package, you are going to get that discounted. Right? So that is what it is. So I am encouraging you right now to make a decision right now. Choose your preferred package to become a pioneer member. You have a project. What project do you have? A project that is worth 800, what even 50 million naira, and then you want to start, and then we'll begin to help you work towards it. And through that means you can be able to raise a lot, save a lot, be able to achieve great success. So I want you right now to choose your preferred package. Which of the packages are you choosing? Which of the packages are you choosing? Are you choosing the 69,990 package, or the silver package, or the 189,000 naira package, or the most preferred package, or the platinum package, or the VIP package? Once you make your payment into any of the accounts there, the Lagos, the Abuja, the Ibadan, the Onitsha, Kano, Port Harcourt, Warri, and Uyo account there, you send proof of payment to 081-339-55748. Okay, 081-339-55748. That is my phone number. My name is Damian. So I want you to go ahead right now, choose a preferred package, and let us begin to work with you. You have struggled enough, and then the situation of the country can't and should never determine your financial status. No. Yes, it has a way of affecting it, but then you can also work, because why is it that people are becoming more successful during this period? More millionaires are springing up. If you go and do research, and you'll find out that within the years, between 2021, 2020, and 2020, and now 2024, when there has been a recession, a recycling of recession in the country, more millionaires have been raised in the years prior to the previous years. In 2020, more millionaires, despite the COVID-19, more millionaires were raised in 2020 than 2019, but there was no COVID-19. In 2021, recession was higher, more millionaires were raised before than in 2020. In 2022, recession was higher, more millionaires were raised in 2020 than 2021. In 2023, there was recession higher than 2022, but more millionaires were raised in 2023 than 2022. And in 2024, there was recession. There is recession right now, and more millionaires have already been raised. Now they are there. Go out and find out. People are building houses. People are buying cars. People are living the best. They're traveling on the country. When they said flight ticket was about 4 million, people were just traveling. That is what I'm telling you. You can make that decision right now to change things for you. Is that okay? I want you to watch this so that you pay attention, because you do not have to be ready before you get started. Start right now, because all you should be thinking about, if you are thinking about your dream, you will see a need to start right now. Before you even get ready, you start.
Start before you're ready. Don't prepare, begin. The enemy is not your lack of preparation, the marketplace, or the emptiness in your bank account. The enemy is resistance. The enemy is your chattering brain, to which is if you give as much as a nano alibis, transparent self-justifications, and a million reasons as to why you can't, shouldn't, won't do the thing you know you need to do. Start before you're ready.
Start before you are ready. Stop giving excuses. Stop giving your mindset excuses as to why you'll be able to achieve it. Let me show you something why this must work. You know why this must work? It is going to work because of mentorship. Because you are not alone on this. And if you understand that you are not alone, trust me, you do everything possible to run through it, my dear friends. Because a mentor shows you the pathway. The second reason why this is also going to work for you is because there is a system. The system will do what? Will save you stress, time, energy, and money. That is what system does for you. System will save you stress, time, energy, and money. And then you are living your dreams. If you understand this, you can go anywhere. Let me tell you the benefit of systems and structures. The benefit is that it's going to makes it possible for everyone who deploys it have the same or similar results. Everyone who deploys it, it makes them have the same or similar results. It immortalizes your presence. What it means to immortalize is that even if you are not there, people still feel your presence. That is what it means. That because you have done this, your generations, first, second, third, fourth, will benefit from this effort and from keying into a system, from having a system. You will be able to shove out people, irresponsible people, and people who are not serious. Because that standard, you have that standard, it is either you grow to that standard or you are out of the way. Guess what? It guarantees sustainability and longevity of results. Results that outlive you. You get longevity of results that can stay as long as whenever. It will outlive you, and generations yet on board benefit from it. Makes replication and reproduction possible, because you can't build anything great without a reference. So by the time you do this, any other person who is coming will be able to replicate the same thing that you have done. All right? And then there are supervisors that create compliance and accountability. I talked about accountability at the beginning of this meeting. My dear friends, this is the reason why you need this. The Diamond Project has a system, and this is the system. You have the standard method of operation, the checklist, and then the 555 worksheet. By the time you're able to do this, we need every single one from this project. This is it, my dear friends. I'm reminding you so that you can go ahead and make that informed decision for everything. 50% failure rate. That is, if you fail, let us leave out the 100% potential first of all. Understand better. See, choose your preferred package and become a pioneer member. Go ahead. Do not hold on. Don't always hold back to a lot of things. No. Right now is the best time for you to make a decision that will change your life. Make a decision that will do so much for you. I can see that people are already making their payment. I'm super excited. And right now, just go ahead and make that decision. Only 3, and then we are good to go. Just 3. Of something that will change your life. Okay, things that will change your life for good. All right, go ahead and make that. If you become a pioneer member, it means that every other thing that happens in the organization within the next 4 years, it's going to run for the next 4 years. That everything that happens in the next 4 years, you are going to be benefiting from it, and you stand a chance, which is the first common advantage that you have to be able to work to be supported. Go ahead right now and make that informed decision. Stop holding back. Stop being scared. Stop holding back. And guess what? You have to think about how you can become the ultimate and best version of yourself. Do not allow things to push you to the wall before you take a decision. Don't allow things to push you so hard before you can make a decision. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you a story about this young girl. This young girl, her name is Jessica. Jessica, for 4 years, had no job since she graduated from school. And then she doesn't understand that even if I don't have a job, I can go and learn a skill and then begin to do things that will help me become better. But for her, it was either a job or nothing. And then she cried to everybody. And while she was crying, she cried to one of our friends who told her, my friend, I'm going to show you. The friend I told her, don't worry, Jessica, I have a solution to your problem. I will take you somewhere, and the way it was, for once and for all, your solutions will be found. And then she took her to a native doctor. He took her to a native doctor, and when they got to the native doctor, he narrated her story to the native doctor. The native doctor said, okay, great, Jessica, don't worry, we have a solution, you have come to the right place. But this is what we have in stock for you. I am going to draw 2 circles. One black circle, terrible future, and another circle, bright future. And I'm going to put a word, and I'm going to put something in between it. I am going to put a worm. And once I put this worm, I'm going to start beating. Now, the worm will begin to move. As it begins to move, any of the circles in which it enters, that determines what your kind of success and the kind of future you have. Guess what? It kept on moving. Automatically, the worm comes back. And it kept on moving. It kept on moving. It kept on moving. Kept on moving. Kept on moving. And just at the point of getting into the terrible future, you know what she did? Without even thinking about the harm this worm will do to her, without even thinking about the danger of carrying a worm with her bare hands, she picked the worm with her bare hands and she started matching it. She was matching it and killed it in that place, bright future. And then the native doctor was shocked and said, Madam Jessica, what happened? That was not the agreement. Why did you do what you did? What you just did now? She said something. Okay, let me tell you something. You see me, I will decide the future I want by becoming the best version of myself. Now, this is where the question now comes in. For 4 years, you did not ruin your life. These are the things that make so many persons go into depression. They begin to feel like they're not good enough. They begin to feel like that they don't have what it takes to become successful. I want to remind you that you were not created in this earth for you to suffer. You were not created to become poor because you have a purpose. Because even the good book says that, he said, before you were born, before I formed you in your womb, I knew you. So which means you were born for greatness. You have a place in this world. You don't have to be pushed to the wall like Jessica. You don't have to go to a place where something is about to push you into depression before you can realize that you can become the best version of yourself. Yes, let me tell you something. The process of growth is a step towards becoming the best version of yourself. But it is not enough until you take the bull by the horn to do things that is unthinkable. My dear friends, they said poor, we define poor here as passing over opportunity repeatedly. Those who remain poor are not those who don't have the money. Because we have a lot of people who don't have money yet. Their mindset is so open. They don't have money, but they are willing to do anything that will make them successful. And then they see opportunity, they recognize it. They go ahead, they borrow money, and then they go and start that business. But for people who see opportunities and then willingly neglect it, they keep passing. In January, it passed. February, they saw it passed. March, they saw it passed. April, just like that. And then they keep going. Guess what happens? They remain poor. And then they are looking for a job, carrying file up and down, and their shoes are chopped off. My dear friend, I want to ask you, what are you leaving behind? The good book says that a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. Do you know what that means? That your generation should benefit at least two of your generations should benefit at least from your efforts. If anything happens to you right now, you're listening to me right now, how many generations will benefit? Will your first generation, your children alone, if you are married, your children alone, will they benefit anything from you? My dear friends, you are not feeling it, and guess what? You are going to answer for it, because everything that has been given to you is meant to be duplicated. You know the story of the talent, right? Fantastic. And then, are you ready now to become the best version of yourself? If you are ready to become the best version of yourself, I am going to do this, and it is going to last for only today. See, I am not meant to do it. I'm going to run a promo for you so that you can start no matter what. And what is the promo? The good news is that I am going to be giving you this at 49,919 naira only for today to become a pioneer. Just for today to become a pioneer. I want you to go right now and make the decision. Do not allow these opportunities pass you by. Are you not tired? Are you not tired of struggling? Are you not tired of always thinking, oh, how will I pay my treatment school fees? How will I pay my rent? How will I be able to eat tomorrow? How will I be able to move? I don't know. You keep thinking of how you want to do a certain thing, how you want to do certain things, and you are struggling. Are you not tired? This is an opportunity for you, my dear friends. An opportunity for you to be able to stop struggling. An opportunity for you to be able to take the bull by the horn and tell yourself, before the end of this year, things will get better for me. Go ahead right now. You can also become a pioneer. You can still become a pioneer. Choose from any of the packages. Choose any of the packages, either the 69,000 or any of the accounts, and then you can make your payment to minimum of 49,919 naira. It is ending at 11:59 p.m. today. Today it is ending. Are you in Lagos? Are you in Abuja, Ibadan, Onitsha, Kano, Port Harcourt, Warri, or you? Wherever you are, choose a package. Choose a particular, make your payment, and then choose through the account, either in the account that is around the place where you live. Go ahead right now and make that decision. Do not allow fear to stop you from doing the things you're supposed to do, from taking action, from taking steps. All right, go ahead right now and make it. See, our offices, we have offices across various parts of the nation. The 36 states, yes, wherever you are, we have offices. Go ahead and then we will link your membership with what is either going to be happening physically or in the office. Go ahead right now and make that decision. Let me show you something.
The key is not to become fearless. We're never going to become fearless because we're all human beings, and fear is a really healthy, amazing thing. It's a gift. If we didn't feel fear, we would do a lot of crazy shit. We got to feel some fear. But here is the key. This is what differentiates successful people from not successful people. Successful people know how to talk to fear. They know how to say, "What up, fear? I see you. I know what you're trying to do. I know you're trying to keep me safe, but I'm gonna put you in the passenger seat of the car. You can sit there and we're gonna drive together. You can't touch the steering wheel. You can't touch the radio. I'm in control of the car, but you can be there on the ride." And so you just drive around life with fear in the passenger seat of the car. It's not going to go anywhere. It's going to be there. It's going to scream at you. It's going to give you all kinds of excuses, like you are not ready yet. You're too overwhelmed. You can't do it right now. You're this, you're that, you're this. Just say, "Shut up. I'm driving."
See, right? Do everything possible. See, do not allow fear to hold you back. You can speak to fear. Everybody has fear in them. But then how you allow the fear to control you instead of you being in charge is what matters. My dear friends, I want you to go ahead and make that decision. For all of you who have made your payments, for those of you who have made a decision to be part of this project, we are so proud of you. You are welcome to the Diamond Project. You are welcome to freedom. And I want to assure you, your mentorship is going to begin from tomorrow. It's beginning from tomorrow, from Monday, and we are going to lay the tentacles for you and tell you what you need to do within the next 1 month. At least in your first 1 month, you should be able to make at least 100,000 naira. We are going to have you. That is based on the package you are starting with. You are starting with the least package. All right? We help you to achieve all of those things. Well done to each and every one of you. Congratulations to the Diamond. Congratulations to each and every one of you. To the new persons who are about to become diamonds right now. To the new girls who are about to become diamonds right now. We're going to take you from that process. It's going to be a journey, a very interesting journey. And don't forget, make sure you have your cameras. Make sure you have your phone, because at every part of the journey, you're going to be snapping, because you're going to tell a story within the next 6 months on how these have been able to help you to attain financial freedom. My dear friends, we thank you all of us at the Diamond Project. I want to thank you all amazingly for being part of this briefing, because if we're not here, we won't be here, all right? And we wish you all a fantastic year ahead. For more inquiries, you can call the phone number on the screen. Damian Osavile is my name. Have a great day. I love each and every one of you. Bye.